Hello and welcome to my second video, yay! As all of you can clearly tell by now, if you're old enough, you all know what mobile game this is. Subway Surfer. The legendary game that all of us probably played when we were 5 years old or something. It's 10 years old now, so yippee-ki, yay, we're all happy buggers again. Anyways, as you can see, I have played this game multiple times. I am what I like to consider a veteran. Someone who's played the game for way too long, yet still can't seem to get a score over 4 million. And you can also tell by my multiply, I suck at missions. Right now I'm doing this. I just need a few more before I can get up to finally a multiply of times 26. And then you get an ad. Anyone remember the good old days when Subway servers actually didn't have ads and you could just keep on playing the game without needing Wi-Fi? Yeah, I miss those days. Anyways, what I've recently learned is that in Subway Surfer, on an iPhone, you can't do a screen recording for more than 26 minutes. At least my iPhone can't do a screen recording for more than 26 minutes. Fundamentally, it cuts out. I did an old recording of this that I wanted to post. Yeah, no, did not work. Did not work at all. It turned out that it cut the first half of my run, so in the end you only get 26 minutes worth of footage. I deleted that because I decided there is really no point. That, and also I clearly at editing, and I could not get the entire screen to appear. Instead, you're looking at like Jake run. Yeah, he's running, and that's all you get to see really. He vanishes every time I jump or every time I roll, so that's fun. Anyways, as I said in my first video, though most people don't watch the first video of a new YouTube channel, I don't do much. I play, I answer questions, but since there are no questions for me to answer, I've decided I'll just play and post it and have fun with it, whatever. I mean, it's Subway Surfers, for crying out loud. Come on. What are you meant to say while playing Subway Surfers? Oh my god, it's a C! Yay! I'm halfway there to collecting the rest of the word for picnic. I will be honest, if I was trying to beat my high score of 4 million, I would do it on... How did he catch up with me? Can someone explain to me how this man catches up to you? Like, you are running so fast, and yet every single time you bump into one thing, it's as though he was behind you the whole time. How does that work? Okay, that's a mission done. And what are you meant to do in Subway Surfers exactly? Should I try to create a storyline for Subway Surfers? Like, oh, you have Jake here. Yeah, hold on. Roll 50 times in one run, collect 30,000 coins, and score 12,000 coins without picking up any coins. 12,000 points without picking up any coins. Yeah, it'll be fun. Yeah. Anyways, what am I meant to do? Exactly. How am I meant to even collect 12,000 coins without picking stuff up? How does that work? I'll figure a way out of that. I'll probably use a booster or something. Anyways, again, what am I meant to do for a Subway Surfers playthrough? It's not even a playthrough, it's just me running. It's like Temple Run, fundamentally. It's Temple Run. At least Temple Run has a story, though. Like, I can create like a little plot, like, oh yeah, this is Larry. Larry stole from a bunch of monkeys. Story of the century. This is like, oh yeah, it's a kid, he's graffitiing, and now a fat man is chasing after him with his little dog. What's the story there? On a side note about stories, though, Subway Surfers does have a YouTube channel now, so, and on it they had like a mini series. Yeah, who watched the mini series? I watched the first one. Stop watching after that, really. Like, come on, it's Subway Surfers, guys. This game is based around the fact that there is no story, and fundamentally all you're doing is taking the time to see how long you can swipe for. You know, I used to think that a couple million was good. I was wrong. The world record, after all, is 2 point something billion. I don't know, I forgot. It's more than 2 billion, though. Apparently that's also the highest score you can get, because something about the code not allowing you to go higher than that, and in the end you just end up with a negative score or something. I don't really know the function. I'm not that smart with that. Not that smart general overall. But, we make the most of it. I could be editing this video. Like, seriously, I could edit it. But that takes time. And I know, you're meant to take time into your YouTube channel, but let's get real here. Do I want to? Well, I'm doing it, so yeah. I'll be editing, of course I'll be editing. Who doesn't edit? It's just, does my phone have the storage for these videos? I don't have the best storage in the world, after all. I mean... silence. When I don't know what to say. What am I meant to say? I did say I was gonna answer stuff, I just talk about stuff. So what in the world am I meant to say? No. Nothing much to really talk about. It's Subway Surfers, after all. Life. Let's talk about life, shall we? Let's talk about life. Anyone have a girlfriend? Boyfriend? Significant other? I'll say significant other. We do not want... I have no intention of getting cancelled right now. Then again, who's actually going to cancel some random bloke on the internet? Question, who's going to cancel some new bloke on the internet? The idea is always let them build their fan base first. Hopefully they let me build my fan base first. And then cancel them once they're big enough. Because, that's the way to do it. You can't just do it when they're not successful yet. You need to wait for them to become successful, if they become successful at all. If they don't become successful, well, let them say whatever the hell they want. No one's really going to stop you for it. That's the truth. If I said anything remotely bad, like, let's try. No to adoption or something like that. For the record, just for the sake of this, before I get called out in the comments, because for some reason, oh my god, the first time someone watches me is on this video, which is highly unlikely because this is the second video on the channel. I am actually do not really mind much. You can get, it's your body, do whatever the hell you want with it. Like, seriously, if you want to get an abortion, go for an abortion. If you don't, if you get into an argument with someone and they're like, don't go for an abortion, and you agree, there's always adoption. There's a lot of ways to get out of it. Like, seriously, if you want to get an abortion, just let them get the abortion. Yes, we already have the medical practices, like, if you're 9 months in, don't get an abortion, then just put it up for adoption. Why? Because that thing's already a fucking baby. I mean, who's gonna go 9 months pregnant and then decide they want an abortion then? Who is actually gonna do that? Like, you decide to have an abortion early on, right? Who's gonna get an abortion 9 months into a pregnancy? Seriously, that's just dumb. I'm sorry, but 9 months in, do you know what that means? That means that's already a baby. It's living already. 9 months. For the record, 9 months is to term, basically. Then just take it, put it for adoption. Don't think about it again. I know I just called a baby it. But in fairness, that was a point in time, I think it was like 3 years ago, where there were people threatening to change the word babies to babies, because babies is a gender word. Don't know how that works. But hey, it is what it is. So yeah, see, I can say all this now. And then watch, and like, if you watch me early now when I'm saying all this, then if I ever become successful in this career thing, in this YouTube thing, watch, I'm gonna have to like take down all these past videos, because someone's gonna call me out on them. Just watch. Like, if you're willing to watch some random bloke attempt a YouTube career, and then actually become big, and then have to take down all these past videos that he's making, like so many others before him. Just watch. It's gonna be hilarious. I promise that much. It will be funny as hell. Oh no, hell joke. Oh, that can't be said as well either, can it? Yeah. And that's basically social justice in a nutshell. I'm kidding. Social justice is fine. Just don't go overboard with it. And yes, one thing I do say, there is a limit. Social justice is not just something you can randomly go on about. And I don't even know how I ended up talking about social justice now. Why am I there? I started this talking about how I didn't have anything to talk about. How did I talk about social justice? What the hell's going on? Anyways, um, wait a minute. No, that's not how I got here. I got here because I asked someone if they have a boyfriend or girlfriend or significant other. Then I, oh god, how do I talk about that to this? Anyways, no, wait, no, what? Not anyways. What? When did I get to that? How? Okay. Thought process of this random bloke of Let's Play. Yeah, this is the thought process right here. You're thinking one thing, then you just randomly think about something else, and then you decide to go on a rant about it to yourself. Because for the record, I am still, technically speaking, I am still talking to myself. Like, seriously, I am talking to myself right now. While I'm recording this, I am actually talking to myself. Seriously, you guys, I don't know if anyone's going to watch this. Therefore, by that logic, I am talking to myself. I am actually, oh god. Yeah, who knows? Maybe I'm going to need to see a doctor or something. I don't know. Anyways, talking back to what I initially asked, which is about girlfriends and boyfriends, or they friends, I don't know what you want to call them anymore, gender and all that. Anyways, to relationships. If you're in one, I have a very good question. Since no one's asked me questions, I get to ask the questions. Anyone ever feel paranoid? Anyone? Yeah, I just said mother flipper. What you going to sue me? I just got super shoots again, that's not bad. But yeah. So if you end up watching me, here's a tip of advice from a bloke who's lived a bit of time. Don't think the way I think. How do I put this? Don't think that you're inferior to anyone. And most certainly don't go running around assuming that it's not nice to be confident. It is perfectly fine to be confident. Heck, I'd even go so far as to say it's alright to be arrogant, and why did I do that? Who does that? What was my plan there? What? Why did I go into the center lane for instead of just going straight? I could have easily jumped back on again. It would not have been that hard. I just... Okay, cool. Wordy weekend. Didn't know that was a thing, but okay. Let's collect the things. I'm cutting all these ads out. Like, because I'm cutting the ads out, you won't know what's going on. But yeah. I'm cutting all these ads out. Yeah, jump over that. Jump over that. Jump left, right. Run. Jump over there. Jump down. Let's see if I get 12,000 without collecting a single coin. Anyways. Where was I? Oh yeah, it's talking about something. Damn. Missed that. That's fine, it's fine, it's fine. That's one coin. I can still go for the burst. 12,000. What was it again? Oh yes. Well, what was it? I see it. So you get in between the gaps. Okay, I can definitely try that. Keep playing. Yes. Does that count though? Yeah, there's a go. I went 6,000 without collecting that time. Anywho, what was I talking? I forgot what I was talking about. What was I talking about? Oh, I revived myself. Just gonna explode. There we go. No coins. I don't think I've snuck out like that. I think I'm almost done with this mission. Okay, anyways. Oh, I see. It's all in one run. Okay, I'm getting fed up. Just do this. There we go. Problem solved. Yeah, I know it's a cheat, but come on, I have enough of that to go around. None of this is really funny. I don't really know comedy. Oh my god, this is not really that funny. Anyways, back to talking about something that I was talking about. Right, yeah, don't think you have an inferiority complex. That's what I was talking about. Don't know how I'm getting there with anything, but yeah, sure. It's not nice. Don't be paranoid. If you're in a relationship with someone, just live it. Seriously, just live it. be happy.
Okay, why am I the one talking about? Why am I here? How did I end up talking? Why? What did I think that gave me the right to talk about this right now? What am I saying? What on earth do I know? I know I talk about this a bit more continuously, but do not pay attention to it.
Okay, maybe don't force yourself to be happy. But yeah, don't get paranoid and worked up over all the small stuff. Trust me, in life you have plenty of big things to worry about. In a relationship at the start of your career of relationships, don't worry too much about it. Okay? Just enjoy it. They chose you. Like in Pokemon, they chose you. So don't get paranoid. And if you want advice, you know what? You can post it. I cannot guarantee good advice, but I can definitely guarantee that I will give advice. Will it be good? No. Should you follow it? Probably not. But is it advice? Yes, it is. So, it's advice. Take it or leave it. I don't know. Yeah, take it or leave it. Take the advice or leave it. That's the logic here. If you get advice, you can take it or leave it. You don't have to listen to everyone's advice. But you don't have to listen to everyone. For crying out loud, come on, it's your life. You make a choice in life. If it's a mistake, it's a mistake. You can't really go and change it again. Not how life works. Just live with it. Carry on moving forward. I read a lot of these quotes you see on YouTube. I know. I sound like a millennial or a boomer or something. That just like I read quotes and I'm like, yeah, you know what? That's a good quote. That's a good quote. We should stick with that quote. Yeah, that's what I do. But anyways, besides the point here. There is a quote apparently I read on YouTube. What you may call it? In those things now that YouTube does is making it more into Instagram or TikTok or something like that. Not shorts. It's something like posts, community posts. Yeah, feed like that. I saw that there's a thing people say sometimes. It's like, oh yeah, don't spend more than 5 minutes moping about something. Like, give yourself 5 minutes. That's your window. That was a bad move on my part. It was a bad move. That was such a bad move. Why did I go for it? I mean, yeah, it gives me the reward, but come on, why did I go for it? And what is it? It's a head start. After using a head start, I get another head start. If I collect 30 more, I get this bloke. I don't know who that is, but it's a character, so we'll take it. What's my job again? Oh, yeah. Okay, cool. Collect 30,000 coins. I can do that in this run. I will try. Oh, yeah, that reminds me. I also have a timer on this. Why do I have a timer, you may ask? Quite simple. Because I only have 26 minutes, I have to... okay. I don't know how that just happened. I have a 26-minute timer on this. Basically, it's to tell me that that's when I have to stop recording and then I have to restart recording again, or else I lose footage. I do not want to be losing footage right now. Trust me, I do not want to be losing footage right now. Not after all this. Not after all this. And then I'll just like go into something, piece it together or something. I don't know. I'll piece it together though. The goal here is just to piece it together. Yeah, that's the goal. That's definitely the goal. Anyways. Yeah, see, that's the thing. When you create a YouTube channel, right? And you design it just so that you can talk while playing video games, right? But then it's the start, and therefore no one's really giving you anything to talk about, like a podcast. Okay, that's it. That's what I'm going to call it. It's a podcast. This YouTube channel is basically just another podcast channel, for crying out. It's a podcast. I should just call it a podcast. Why did I call it Let's Play? I will. If you read my channel description, I say that the channel is basically, you can recommend video games for me to play, and I'll play it as long as it's free and on mobile. And what else did I say? Oh yeah. And if you, what was it? Yeah, and you can just ask questions in the comments, and I'll typically just answer them, talk about it. Then if I, on some games, if I like play it for the first time, I'll do like a regular playthrough. Like I'll just talk about the game, storyline wise and everything. But other times I'll just play games like Subway Surf. I'll play any game requested. You want me, I can rate it and talk about how it is for a person who just plays free games, what I think about it compared to other free games and all that. And Subway Surf is S-Class game. Like, come on, who's gonna disagree with that? Who's gonna say Subway Surfers is not an S-Class free game to play? It's the free game to play. Or at least it is definitely up there. It is definitely up there. As a free game, it is definitely up there. Like, come on, it's Subway Surfers. It is definitely up. If you say, what's a good free mobile game? Subway Surfers has to appear. You have to at least mention Subway Surfers. Come on, it's a good game for being free. Or at least it's iconic as hell. Anyways, back to it. Yes, I will occasionally play playthroughs like a regular YouTuber. Then it will be less podcasty, I suppose is how I'm gonna call it. Less podcast like. It'll be more like a normal YouTuber. I'll talk about the game, I'll put story, I'll put reactions in, I guess. I don't really know what YouTubers do. I know what YouTubers do, I just don't know how good I am at pulling it off. That's what I meant. I'm not sure if I can pull it off. I can I definitely watch enough YouTubers to know how it works. Just can't pull it off. I'm not that type of guy. I don't have comedy. I don't have particular characteristics that make things funny. Like, for example, if you take some very popular YouTubers like I don't know, Dan TDM or something, he has his comedy. His channel is kid friendly, something that's been known for. He does good playthroughs. Then building his career, he had good ideas, mods, reviews, showcases, stories. He had the whole shebang. He created characters. That's his thing. And then it was all kid friendly. That was his other thing. Then you have, I suppose, let's do like PewDiePie. He's just big. Like, let's get it real here. He's big. He's just big. He was here when YouTube was starting out, and then he just carried on through. He built his army of fans. I was about to say kids there. I don't know why I said that. I was going to say that. We're not all kids anymore, are we? A few of us, we've grown up already. We've grown up. We're not kids anymore, and we still watch the out of him. For crying out loud, we went to war for him. So just pointing out, stuff like that. He has his ways. He has meme reviews, and all that. Ideas, you see. And good playthroughs as well. They're all. And then you have someone like iShowSpeed. I think that's his name, right? iShowSpeed, yeah. He has his characteristic quirks. He's very fast. He's loud. Good humor, I suppose. His own brand of humor, at least. His own style of humor. His own way of doing things. And it works. It gets him popular as well. And then you have other gamer YouTubers like who just focus on the gaming. They're just good at the game. People watch them because one, they're good at the game. If you're wondering what the pause was about, it's because my timer went off and I needed to go continue the screen recording before the entire thing got deleted again. That would not have been fun, now would it? As I was saying, because I was waiting for my screen recording to come through, and I've completely forgotten what the initial last thing I was talking about is. Yes, iShowSpeed, yep, right. See, they all have their quirks. Then you have good video gamers. I mean like good at the game. Sorry, good, not like iShowSpeed and all bad or anything like that. But I mean like gamers who just focus on the gameplay. Yeah, I'm not them either. I'm most certainly not. Not particularly good at any games. I mean, okay, let's get real here. I'm pretty bad. I'm pretty bad at most games that I've played. I've played FIFA for years now. Still haven't properly got the hang of that. I've played Clash of Clans for years. Still Town Hall 5. Played this game for 10 years at least. Still can't get a score better than 4 million. In other games I've been. Yeah, I played Valorant. Which, if none of you know, I have a Twitch. Hasn't done anything yet, but I have a Twitch. And I play Valorant there. I'm gonna do the exact same thing that I do down here. Where, because I'm so bad, I basically just talk. I just talk throughout out. I will pay attention to the game and I'll definitely do my best. Even though my best isn't much. Like, I play about as good talking and listening to music and not listening to footsteps in Valorant as I do if I was not talking and just fully focused and listening to footsteps in Valorant. It's the exact same for me. I'm just that bad. There's no such thing as improvement on my part. So, yeah. What was I gonna... Oh, yeah. Right. Yeah, played Valorant for a bit now. I have a Katie. Ooh, F1. F1. That's right. I'm recording this while the Austria GP is today. Ooh. I'll watch that later. Anyway, right. Back to the thing that I was talking about. Yeah. Bad at Valorant. I've played a grand total of 40 games now. I have lost I don't know how many of them. I stopped counting after I passed 10. And I have a KD of 0.3 in the mode called Spike Rush. And in another mode called Escalation, which I've been told by everyone is considered cheating and should not be used towards KD, but I have a KD for it anyways. It's not like it's any better. It's like I have 200 kills to 500 deaths. You do the math what the KD for that is. Yeah, it's that bad. You wouldn't think I actually, like, you would look at me. I could play Valorant for years on end. I'd still be bad at it. I never get good at a game. I never have and I never will probably. Except free mobile games, which I just randomly blitz around on way too much of. Any free mobile game, I'm certain I can become halfway decent at it. Don't know why, just the way it is. Like with Subway servers, I like to think I'm pretty decent with Subway servers, where you're just running. I like to think I'm also pretty decent at Temple Run, which is also where you're just running. So, you know, hopes and dreams, hopes and dreams. But yes, I have a Twitch. Ever done anything on it yet? No, that's why you don't see it anywhere yet. But eventually, there will be stuff on there. And now I'll link the two of them together, then everyone can see. Huh. I don't think I've had a jetpack this entire run so far. But then again, I don't have a good memory either, so I probably have had a jetpack on, multiple jetpacks on this run, because who makes it to 800,000 without using a jetpack? That's right, I used the boost at the beginning as well. Don't know what I'm on. As well as I was, go another jetpack. Anyways, yeah, don't get good at games. I never do. I still play it though. Why? Quite simple. Because I'm a simp. And also because I need to do something to pass the time. Like, come on, what else am I meant to do? Unfortunately, don't have the laptop with me right now. Yeah, I don't game on PC. Again, I've been talking about like how I want everything to be free. Yeah, there's reasons why I don't really spend that much money. Money is being saved right now. I'm saving money. So, yeah. Anyways, irregardless. So yeah, free games, free blah 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 blah. No PC. Yeah, laptop. Right. Yeah, laptop's good. I still think laptop's good. It's pretty decent. Like, come on, I cannot blame the equipment for me being trash at a game. Doesn't mean saying, oh yeah, I'm bad at FIFA because my controller is broken. No, just fix the controller. I'll still be the same. Like, for me, equipment doesn't matter. I'm gonna be trash at it either way. Like, seriously, I'll be trash at it either way. Nothing really changes. And I've been talking about this for at least for 30 minutes now. I'm definitely editing this. There's no way I'm posting a 30-minute video is the second thing I post. Or should I? You know what, if anyone watches this and you like skip here for like some miraculous reason because you're like, I don't really want to watch the whole thing anymore, just want to get it over with, but I don't even know how I ended up here. Tell me, should I do shorter videos or longer videos? My first one was very short, less than 10 minutes, I'm quite sure. This one's gonna be very long, much more than 10 minutes, I guarantee that much. So should I do long videos or short videos? Or should I do that thing where some videos I do it like this. It's like podcast format. And I'm just playing the game while talking. And then some videos I do like a normal playthrough. So it is, I'll put the edits in, I'm doing the story and everything. Edit here, edit there, cuts, clips and all that. If anyone watches up to this point, 1, thank you for watching this long. And 2, just tell me. I don't know. I like to think it's a nice little thing to do every now and then. Just come on, play a game, record it, post it. Nice little hobby, I think, right now for me. Oh yes, now people are like, oh, you shouldn't think about it as a hobby, it's a job. No, it's not. Not when you first started as on YouTube, it is never just a job. It is not a job. It is a flipping hobby. It is always a hobby at the beginning. Like, come on. You're not making that much money off of it. I know I'm definitely not. So, it's a hobby. I come on, do it, post it. Sorry. Come on, play, record, edit, post. Repeat. Again and again and again and again and again. Every now and then just jump on, do it again. I'll probably do this like once a week. Now I'll just do a weekly post. Will it be a long video? Will it be a short video? I don't know. Could be long, could be short. There'll be something at least. I know a lot of people are like, if you want to be successful on YouTube, you need to put in the work. Yes, and I will put in the work. I most certainly will put in the work on some videos. In other videos, I'll just do it podcast formatted like this. I'll just go through it. Just carry on going through it. Really. Just have it. Do it. I mean, I sort of still need to do other things as well, like actual work. And I need to focus on, so yeah. Hobby. And if someone goes around saying side hustle, no, it's not that either. For it to be a side hustle, you need to actually be making money off of it. It doesn't matter how little, you need to have some form of like, oh yeah, I'm making some cash right now from this. Am I? No, I'm not. I most certainly am not. And if I do start making cash, you know what that means as well? Oh yay! You're cancelled now. Because that's what happens once you start being successful online nowadays. You will get cancelled. I talked about this just now, but I'll have to come back to it. Let's move on past it. Let's try to get a different topic up and running here. Oh yeah. No, I mentioned it. May as well talk about it. F1. Yes, I watch it. It's a bit harder right now because I'm not particularly on the same channels that have F1 anymore. But
I have people who keep me up to date if I ask. That messed up badly. So you know what? I don't think it's that bad. This year, clearly, Red Bull and Ferrari are going at it. This year, also clearly, Mercedes is slowly bringing a fight back. This year, also clearly, Mercedes are not winning it. And this year, also clearly, Ferrari is going to bottle it. I'm sorry. That's just what happens. Seriously. Look at them right now. Start of the season, they were flying. Absolutely flying. Not a thing could stop them. They were fast. They had it all. Then a few mess-ups. Okay, sure. You are allowed to make a few mistakes. Every team makes a few mistakes. But then it doesn't stop. The mistakes didn't stop. He just kept building up and building up and building up. And then during the sprint, why did they allow Sainz and Leclerc to fight for so long as Verstappen just pulled away from the rest of the pack? Why didn't they just have them go chase right after him? Come on. But come on. Why? Wasn't there like a plan that just said, stop Verstappen, chase after him, put some fight on him? Then again, I did not watch the rest of the race. I'm not sure to what that after lap 10 or something, they began to actually, I don't know, do things. Like actually try and go in to stop Verstappen from carrying on. I don't know if they did that. I wasn't watching. So, they could have done it. Maybe they didn't do it. I just don't know. I just really do not know. So, yeah. Will Ferrari win? No, Red Bull will win again. Who will win? Probably Verstappen. See, that's the thing. Ferrari this year, much faster than Mercedes. Without a fraction of doubt, they are faster. But in contrast, Mercedes, despite how unpopular what they did was, did have plans. Yes, it always involved Bottas giving up the place to Lewis. Absolutely every single time. But at least it was a plan. And this time, it's not like they're not letting... This time, unlike Mercedes, it's not like they're forcing one of their drivers to always give up the spot. It's just, at the time that I last left off, before I stopped watching the whole thing, Sainz was faster than Leclerc. And Leclerc was just doing some pretty decent defending. But if you want to catch Verstappen, you need speed. Sainz had the speed to catch Verstappen. It's just they didn't want to do it because I'm assuming the reason why is because they don't want to look like they're preferring one driver over another. But on the day, they really should have. Don't do it all the time, yeah. There's no point in doing it all the time just for the sake of doing it. But do it if necessary. On the day it was necessary. But that was a sprint. It wasn't. It's points, but it's not like it dictates how the rest of it will go. Rather, they should focus on today. I don't know who will win today. I don't even know if this will be coming out before the GP starts or ends. But it will happen today. And I will
attempt to watch it, attempt not to really watch it. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'll do something. I'll definitely I'll do something. I'll find like highlights or something. I don't know. But besides all of that, they just need to really step it up a bit. They need strategy. They need proper strategy. Not like that time where they told Leclerc to pit, then told him not to pit. How do you do that? How do you actually physically say pit but then don't pit? That was a absolutely terrible mistake. That was so costly. But hey, they are consistent. They have maintained decent multiple attempts on the podium. And hey, who knows? Maybe Leclerc will be able to snag this one because, let's face it, anytime he's on pole, he will probably not win. He most certainly will not win if he's on pole. So maybe starting from P2 instead of pole, it will be the charm that he needs. The charm that Ferrari deserve to actually get some max points again. Seriously. Come on. Max points, that's what they need. Red Bull have pulled away quite fast now because of a multiple strategic and mechanical faults in the Ferrari car. Faults that the Red Bull also experienced. Just they experienced them earlier, and so they were able to be rectified. The Ferrari car has just been experiencing multiple mistakes again and again and again and again without really fixing itself. So, fix the mistakes, isolate the problem, boom, problem solved. Let's get back to racing. But hey, a lot of work goes into F1 cars, and I most certainly do not know all of it that goes into it. There is a lot going on in the background. I'm not a professional in F1 cars, so perhaps there's a reason why all this keeps happening. Because they're the professionals after all, I'm not. Irregardless, it's fine to criticize the professionals. They're professionals, they can take it. Not harsh criticism like, oh, you're garbage or like that. And you insult them. No, they can take criticism like, this wasn't the best strategy on the day. And it shows because why? They lost. If they won, that means the strategy was somewhat decent. But if they lost, despite the fact that the cars are all pretty good this time, then it was a strategical error. That's all it is to it, especially things when it comes to undercuts and overcuts. Red Bull have found a way to absolutely master that after being absolutely blitzed during the Mercedes final season as champion with the whole strategy thing. They fixed it. They've gotten better at strategy, which is the point. You improve, you learn. That's what's gonna happen here. They just need to improve and learn the strategy. And then eventually they'll be doing everything again. Like what's that? When Ferrari was a dominant powerhouse in F1 with people like Schumacher. And then with people like when they were dominant with Kimi and Schumacher. Yeah, Ferrari the entire time back then it was just pure strategy and good driving. It was strategy. That's what it is. F1 is racing and strategy. Always remember that extra strategy bit. Don't keep forgetting about it. Strategy is important. Ferrari would do things where they would constantly change the tires, but then because their car was so fast, that was their strategy. Just keep changing the tires and then catch up. And they could do it. It worked for them. Now, of course, things are different. The rules have changed a lot since then. But strategy is still there. How many stops should you have in this race? There's a computer that tells you that. Of course, sometimes you can listen to the computer too much, which is something that has happened before. During the last season, when Bottas was still with Mercedes, he told them that the race needed to be a 3-stop because, or it was the year before, I don't actually remember anymore.
He said that the race needs to be a 3-stop race. He was the driver. He was feeling the guys that he knew that it needed to be a 3-stop, but they told him that it wasn't possible. And then when they ended up inevitably losing that race because his tires were worn out too much, he told them, "I told you guys it was." He screamed that quite through in the microphone. He screamed it. He said, I told you it's meant to be a 3-stop." They're like, "Yes, we are sorry. It was our mistake." And then they just move on. Why? Because everyone's a professional. They're professionals. They can take it. All of this is just another step in stride. They'll take they're like, "Yes, it was a mistake. It's fine. We'll come back again. We'll do it better." That's what they do. And I just realized that I mixed up the 2 points I was trying to make. The point I was trying to make was talking about strategy and how it's all important. And I went back to talking about professionalism again. Yep, that's F1 for you. Side note about F1 though. I like the circuits. Good little circuit this year we're having. Except for, I think it was... Who was it? I don't remember. There was one circuit. It could not be watched by me. I could not watch that circuit. It was just... The timing was just completely bonkers. I could not watch it. It was impossible to watch. It wasn't Australia. No. I forgot which one it was. That was a circuit. I could not watch it because the timing was just completely skewed. It was like I think it was 3 a.m. in the morning for me or something. And I was like, yeah, no, not watching that. Got work. And people are like, yeah, no, but F1's important. Well, yeah, no. When you're starting work, F1 unfortunately has to take a back seat. It's unfortunate circumstance, but it is the truth. You need to sacrifice watching a great sport for the sake of saving money. That's just how it works. That's how it goes. Sacrifices must be made at all times. It's a shame, though. It is a shame. I always miss the F1 races. Okay, guys. That's the end of it. I have nothing much more to talk about, so that's all. And if you enjoyed watching, consider subscribing, I guess. Listen to more of this.